Video based upon definite integrals areas. The first question is to find the integral without GDC. So integral of 2x is nothing but what? 2x square or x square upon 2x square upon 2, and integral of 3 is 3x from the limits 0 to 1. So I plug in 1 square plus 3 times of 1, then minus, substitute the lower limit, 0 square plus 3 times of 0, which is going to be giving you the answer 6 or 4. Now again the second one, it's going to be the same, x square plus 3x. This time the limits are going to be 1 to 2. So 2 square plus 3 times of 2 minus 1 square plus 3 times of 1, which is going to give me 6. The same question, what with different limits, 0 to 2. This is 2 square, 3 times of 2 minus 0 square plus 3 times of 0. It's going to be give 10. Now again, it's the same question once again with the limits negative 2 to positive 2. 2 square plus 3 times of 2 minus negative 2 whole square plus 3 times of negative 2. Simplify that, you should be getting 12. Now e power x integral is e power x, 2 integral is 2x from 0 to 1. So e power 1 plus 2 minus e power 0 plus 0. So which is going to be e plus 1. Then sin x integral is negative cosine x, and cosine x integral is sin x from 0 to pi. So plug in negative cosine 1, cosine pi is negative 1, sin pi is 0, minus cosine 0 is 1 and sine 0 is 0. Simplify that, you should be able to get that answer as 2. 7 upon x, it is 7 ln x from 1 to e. 7 times of ln e minus ln 1. So which is going to be 7. E to the power of 2x plus 3 upon 2 from 0 to 1. So 1 upon 2, substitute e to the power of 0 plus 3 minus e to the power of 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 minus e to the power of 0 plus 3. So it is going to be e power 5 minus e power 3 divided by 2. 1 upon x plus 1 is ln x plus 1, integral from 0 to 4. So it becomes ln 5 minus ln 1, which is ln 5. Then x integral is nothing but what? X square upon 2 from 0 to 10, which is 10 square upon 2 minus 0 square upon 2, which is going to be 50. 5 integral is 5x from 0 to 10, which is 50 minus 0, which is 50. Then 1 integral is x from 4 to 10, which is 10 minus 4, which is 6. Question number 2. F of x equals to x ln x minus x. What is f prime x? So we have to find it out. F prime x. F prime x equals to product rule, x times ln x derivative 1 upon x. Next times ln x will remain as it is, x derivative 1 minus x derivative is 1. So it becomes 1 plus ln x minus 1. 1 cancels. So answer is ln x. Now part B, integral of ln x. Integral of ln x is x ln x minus x from 1 to 3, because we know that derivative of ln x or x ln x divided x ln x minus x was the question. Its derivative was ln x. So what should happen? If I find the integral and derivative gets cancelled. So I will be getting it out. Integral of ln x is x ln x minus x. That is a formula. So from in limits 1 to 3, apply the upper limits, 3 ln 3 minus 3 minus, substitute one lower limit, 1 ln 1 minus 1. So it becomes 3 ln 3 minus 2. Now integral of f of x from 5 to 7 is 8. Integral of g of x from 5 to 7 is 2. Calculate the following. So 3 times of integral of f of x, which is 3 times 8, 24. And this is nothing but what? From 7 to 5. So we are swapping the limits. So the area becomes minus 2. Because 5 to 7, instead of 7 to 5, it is asked 5 to 7. So therefore the area also gets negative symbol. So it becomes negative 8. Now what is this becomes now? Integral of 5 to 7 f of x dx plus integral of 5 to 7 1 dx. So this is 8 plus x from 5 to 7, which is nothing but what? 8 plus 7 minus 5, which is how much? 10. Now to the next part. Integral of from 5 to 7 f of x dx plus integral 5 to 7 x dx. 5 to 7 is 8. X integral is x squared by 2 from 5 to 7. So 8 plus 35, 7 square is 49. 49 upon 2 minus 25 upon 2. So when I simplify it out, 24 upon 2, 12, and its final answer is 20. This should be the easier one. So integral of f of x is nothing but what? 8 minus 4 times of integral of g of x is going to be 2. So 8 minus 8, 0. Then 5 to 8 and 7 to 8. So what is that? 5 to 8 and 7 to 8. Basically we know that 5 to 7 is 8. The limits 5 to 7 will be 8. So if at all I am taking the limits from 5 till 7, this area is going to be 8. Area of this part is going to be 8. What is being asked? From 5 to 8 and subtract from 7 to 8. So obviously I'm talking about 5 to 7 itself only. So the area is going to be the same, 8 itself only. So let's do work that once again. So I'll write 5 to 8 as integral of 5 to 7 f of x dx plus integral of 7 to 8 f of x dx. But again, this minus is also there, minus integral of 7 to 8 f of x dx. So you can see that 7 to 8, 7 to 8 gets cancelled, and I'm left over with this one only, which answer is 8. Next part, it is 3 times of 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. So I take 3 common, so it becomes 5 to 6 f of x dx plus 6 to 7 f of x dx, which is nothing but what? 5 to 7 f of x dx, which is 3 times of 8, which is how much? 24. F of x minus 3. This is horizontal translation. Whenever we are doing horizontal translation, the area doesn't changes. It is 8. And this is times 2. So the area get divided by 2, vertical stretch or vertical shrink. So therefore, if all it is times 2, you do the opposite operation, divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Question number 4. Part A, it's ln 2x plus 3 divided by 2 plus c. Now part B, so ln 2x plus 3 1 upon 2 from limits 0 to 3 equals to ln root p. So apply the limits. Ln 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, minus ln 3 equals to ln root p, p power 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 ln 9 upon 3 equals to 1 upon 2 ln p. We can see that 1 upon 2 gets cancels, ln gets cancels, p equals to 9 upon 3, which is 3. Part C, 1 to m, what the value of m? So 1 upon 2 ln 2x plus 3 from the limits 0 to m equals to 1. So ln 2m plus 3 minus ln 3 equals to 2. So ln 2m plus 3 divided by 3 equals to 2. So 2m plus 3 upon 3 equals to e square. So 2m plus 3 equals to 3e square. 2m equals to 3e square minus 3. m equals to 3e square minus 3 divided by 2. Integral of 1 upon x minus 2 is ln x minus 2 from the limits 3 to k equals to ln 7. So ln k minus 2 minus ln 1 equals to ln 7. Ln 1 is 0, so ln k minus 2 equals to ln 7. Ln gets cancels, k minus 2 equals to 7, k equals to 9. Question number 6. Integral of 1 is x and integral of 1 upon x power 2. It is x power minus 2. Its integral will be x minus x power minus 1 from 1 to k equals to 3 upon 2. So substitute the upper limit, k minus 1 upon k minus 1 upon 1 equals to 3 upon 2. So k minus 1 upon k equals to 3 upon 2. So what do I get from there? I will be getting a quadratic from there, which is k square minus 1 upon k equals to 3 upon 2. So cross multiply, 2k square minus 2 equals to 3k. 2k square minus 3k minus 2 equals to 0. Factorize it out, 2k plus 1 times k minus 2 equals to 0. K is equals to 2 or k equals to negative 1 upon 2. But the question says k is greater than 1. So this answer is rejected. So k equals to 2 is the answer. Question number 7. Find the value of a for that integral of cos square x dx equals to 0.740 using GDC. So you can use the graphing display calculator to get the answer for this one. So from the graphing display calculator, you should be able to get the value of a as 1.047. Check that answer and check whether you know how to use the calculator to find the area. Is 0.740. So a value is 1.047. Question number 8. Given that integral of g of x dx is 10, what is 1 upon 2? So it is 1 upon 2 times of 10, which is 5. Then for this part it is 10 and this part becomes 4x. 4x from 1 to 3. So 10 plus 4 times of 3 minus 1. So which is 18. Now 2 times of f of x. So 2 times of 8, which is 16 for part 1. For part 2, this part is 8 plus 2x from 0 to 3, which is 8 plus 2 times of 3 minus 0, which is going to be 14. Now, just now we did that. The horizontal translation minus 2 means I'm moving it out plus 2 units on the right hand side, 2 units. So the area does not changes. So the integral c to d f of x minus 2 dx, the area remains the same 8. So the limits also would have been moved 2 units. So previous unit was c 0, so 0 plus 2 and 3 plus 2. So c value is going to be 2 and d value is going to be 5. Now question number 10. Integral of f of x dx is 5. Find the value of this is 2 times of 5, which is 10. Now this is 3x cube upon 3 plus this part is going to be nothing but what? 5. For this the limits are 1 to 3. So 3 cube minus 1 cube plus 5, which is 31. Question number 11. X is given, f of x is given, g of x is given, f prime x is given, g prime x is given. Calculate derivative of f of x plus g of x, which will be f prime x plus g prime x, and at x equals to 4. So which will be f prime of 4 plus g prime of 4. F prime of 4 is nothing but what? How much? 7, and g prime of 4 is 4, which is 11. Now coming to part B, integral of 1 to 3 g prime x dx plus integral 1 to 3 6 dx. Integral of g prime x will become g of x from 1 to 3 plus 6x from 1 to 3. So g of 3 minus g of 1 plus 6 times of 3 minus 1. G of 3 is 2, g of 1 is negative 2. Then g of 3 is 2 and g of 3 is 2 and g of 1 is 1. G of 1 is 1 minus 6 plus 6 times of 3 minus 1 is nothing but what? 12. So the final answer is going to be 13. Now 3 times of f of x dx equals to 12. Show that 1 to 5 f of x dx equals to minus 4. So integral 1 to 5, 3 times of f of x dx equals to 12. Bring the 3 to the other side, 1 to 5, f of x dx will become 12 divided by 3, 4. When I swap the limits, the area gets the opposite sign. So it becomes negative 4. That's going to be the answer for the part A. Coming to part B. Find the value of x plus f of x dx plus x plus f of x dx from 1 to 2 and 2 to 5. We can see both are same functions. Rather than 1 to 2 and 2 to 5, I'll do 1 to 5, x plus f of x dx. So x integral is x squared by 2 from 1 to 5 and integral 1 to 5 f of x dx. So which becomes 25 by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus this value is nothing but what? 4. So what is that going to be the answer? 12 plus 4, 16. Question number 13. The following diagram shows the part of the graph y equals to cos x from 0 to 3 pi by 2. Calculate from 0 to pi by 2. What is the area from 0 to pi by 2? So when you calculate from the calculator, this value is 1. And pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, you will be getting it out negative 2. And 0 to 3 pi by 2. 0 to 3 pi by 2 is going to be negative 1. But basically, the total area I'm going to do it as, if I do by calculator, is negative 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 3 is going to be the answer. Now use the area enclosed between x equals to 0 and x equals to pi by 2. This answer is 1. Then this answer is 1 and this pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 is going to be 2 and 0 to 3 pi by 2 is 3. Now question number 14. Consider two curves y equals to x square, y equals to 8 minus x square. Then find the area A. Area A. So we can see that area A is between, this line is between 0 to 2. 0 to 2 for which curve? For this curve which is y equals to x square dx plus area of this small triangle, this part. For that part, from 2 to this point of intersection for the second curve, 8 minus x square. So once again, let's erase all. I want to find the area A. It is made up of two parts. The first part is this part A1. I write A1 or I write it black maybe. A1 and A2. There are two parts, A1 and A2. So area A equals to A1 plus A2. For A1, it is 1 to 2 x square dx. But for A2, it is 2 to this point of intersection. For 8 minus x square equals to 0. X square equals to 8. X equals to root 8. Root 8. 8 minus x square dx. So x square integral is x cubed by 3 from 1 to 2 plus 8x minus x cubed by 3 from 2 to root 8. It is 8 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3 plus 8 root 8 minus root 8 whole cube upon 3 minus 8 times 2 is 16 minus 8 upon 3. So when you simplify it out, I'm directly writing that answer. Try to get this answer, root 2 minus 1. Now area of part B. Check that answer calculations. I directly wrote that answer. So answer is going to be 32 upon root 2 minus 1. 32 upon 3 times root 2 minus 1. Now part B. What do I have to do? Part B is take total B plus A. So B equals to B plus A minus A. So b plus a is nothing but what? It is integral 0 to root 8, 8 minus x square minus a. A value just now we got it as, what was the value of a we got? This value was 32 upon 2 or 32 upon 3 root 2 minus 1. Now 8x minus x cube by 3 from 0 to 8 minus this value is 4.42. Simplify this entire value, you should be getting approximately 10.7. Question number 15. Integral, complete the following table. F of x equals to cos x square, g of x equals to e power x between the limits. So first find the point of intersection from the GDC and change the point of intersections, and your answer should be 0.282. Similarly, find the point of intersection for this one. The point of intersection from GDC will be, these two are the point of intersection, then sin x minus of x square minus 2x plus 1.5 dx, and your answer should be 0.271. Same is the case, I'm directly writing the answers over there. The limit should be 0.233, 1 ln x minus e power x plus e dx, and your answer should be 0.201. This time the limits will be negative 1.5247 to 0.74757, then 2 upon 1 plus x square minus e power x upon 3 dx, and your answer should be 1.22. Next, the limits are, find the points of intersection from the calculator. 1.92, negative 1.92 to 2.72, 4 minus x square minus of x plus 1 times cos x dx, and your answer should be 9.41. Integral 0 to 1.278 e power negative x minus x plus 1 dx, your answer should be 1.18. Then pi to 3 pi, use absolute value so that you will not get 0. If at all you don't use absolute value, you get 0. So 0.690. Then integral minus 3 to 4, use absolute value, you will not get 0. Otherwise, you'll get a wrong answer, equals to 101.75. Use the calculators and check your answers whether they are correct or not. Question number 16. Find f prime x. One derivative is 0 and 3 cos of x plus 2. Integral of f of x. One integral is x and sine integral is minus 3 cos of x plus 2 plus c. The area of the shaded region 0 to a, f of x dx is given. Find the value of a. So 0 to a, f of x dx. The area of the shaded region is given by this part. We need to find the value of a. So integral 0 to a, f of x. What is f of x? F of x is 1 plus 3 sine of x plus 2 dx equals to, this area has been given. How much is that area? We have to find it out and find the value of a. Zero to this point, I need to know what is this point. This point is point of intersection. That point is A, which is the point of intersection with the x-axis. So 1 plus 3 sine of x plus 2 should be equals to 0. Use the GDC, you will be getting the value of x as 1.48. So a value is 1.48. Now substitute this a value is 1.48 in the calculator, you should be getting 3.06. The diagram shows the part of the graph. Write down an integral which represents the area of the shaded region. So it is from 0 to this point of intersection. Should be obviously 1, because 1 minus x equals to 0. So it should be 0 to 1. 12x square times 1 minus x. Find the area. Either you can without GDC. So what should we do? 12. X square integral is x cubed by 3. This 2 multiplied becomes x cubed. It becomes x power 4 upon 4 from 0 to 1. So plug in 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 4, which is going to be 1. The diagram shows the part of the curve y equals to sine x. The shaded region is bound by the curve and the lines. Sine 3 pi by 4 is given, cos 3 pi by 4. Calculate the area of the shaded region. So it is integral 0 to 3 pi by 4 sine x dx, which is negative cos x from 0 to 3 pi by 4. So which is negative cos 3 pi by 4 minus cos 0. So which is going to be negative root 2 by 2 minus 1. So it's going to be 1 plus root 2 upon 2. Question number 19. The graph represents the function f of x equals to p cos x. Write down the value of p. So we can see p is going to the maximum value. So maximum value of the graph is 3. So it's going to be 3 cos x. Now the area will be 0 to pi by 2, 3 cos x dx. So it will become 3 sin x from 0 to pi by 2. So it's going to be 3 times of sin 90 is 1, sin 0 is 0. So answer is going to be 3. Question number 20. Consider the function f of x equals to 2 plus 1 upon x minus 1. The region enclosed by the graph, x-axis x equals to 2 and 4 is labeled. Find integral of f of x. Integral of 2 plus 1 upon x minus 1 dx will become 2x plus ln of x minus 1 plus c. Now from 2 to 4. So apply for the part 2. You have to apply the limits. 2x plus ln of x minus 1 from 2 to 4. So it becomes 8 plus ln 3 minus 4 plus ln 1, which is going to be 4 plus ln 3. Then sketch the graphs for f of x equals to x square, and so approximately from the GDC, because GDC is allowed, so I'm trying to draw the graph. It will be in this way. This is f of x and this is g of x. Now find the area enclosed between them. So these two curves, so integral of upper curve minus lower curve. So upper curve is nothing but what? G of x minus lower curve is f of x dx. But what are the limits? The limits are from, you can use the GDC. So the lower limit will be 0.50546 and upper limit will be 1.227. And simplify that or use a calculator, you should be getting 0.201. Function f of x equals to sin x ln x. X lies between 0.5 and 3.5. Find the x-intercepts. So x-intercepts from the calculator, draw that one and get the x-intercepts. It's going to be x equals to 1, x equals to pi. The area above the x-axis is a. The total area below the x-axis is b. If a equals to kb, what is the value of a? K. So b equals to 0.521 sin x ln x dx plus 0.52 pi plus pi to 3.5 or 0 to 1, not pi, 0 to 1. And let me write neatly there. When you draw the graph, you can see that area of B will be equals to 0.521 sin x ln x dx plus pi to 3.5 sin x ln x dx. So this will be minus of 0.09310 plus 0.07736. It's going to be 0.1704. Now for a, it will be 1 to pi. 1 to pi sin x ln x dx. Simplify that or use the calculator, you should be getting 0.8809. Now 0.8809 equals to k times of 0.1704. So from here k value will be 5.17. Question number 23. Find the area between the curves. So first of all, and without GDC, so solve it out and find the point of intersection. Minus x square equals to 2 minus 3x plus x square. So it becomes 2x square minus 4x equals to 0. 2x common, x minus 2 equals to 0. So x equals to 0, x equals to 2. So the area will be integral 0 to 2 upper curve minus lower curve, where I don't know which is upper curve, but always minus x square will be the upper curve and plus x square will be the lower curve, then dx. So it becomes integral 0 to 2 4x minus 2x square dx. So it becomes 2x square minus 2x cubed by 3 from 0 to 2. Simplify that, you should be getting 8 by 3. Question number 24. The area enclosed between these two curves. So first of all, get the point of intersection. X square equals to 2a square minus x square. So 2x square equals to 2a square. X square equals to a square. X equals to plus or minus a. So negative a to positive a. 2a square minus x square will be the upper curve. Minus x square will be the lower curve. So 2 integral of negative a to positive a. 2a square minus 2x square dx. There is no 2 over here. So what will happen is we have the limits minus a to plus a. So in between 0 is there. So area above the curve will be equal to the area below the curve. So therefore I can do 2 times of 0 to a. 2a square minus 2x square dx. So it becomes 4 times of 0 to a square minus x square dx. So what does that becomes now? 4 times of a square x minus x cubed by 3 from 0 to a. If I make the lower limit as 0, it is easy for simplification. That is the reason I have done that. Without that also you can do a square times a minus a cubed by 3. 0, no need to simplify it out or no need to substitute. Therefore, 8a cubed by 3. Question number 25. The part of the graph y equals to sin x is shown below. The area of the shaded region is 0.85. Find the value of k. With GDC or without GDC? So, integral 0 to k sine 2x dx equals to 0.85. So, cos 2x divided by minus cos 2x divided by 2, 0 to k equals to 0.85. So, minus 1 upon 2 cos 2x, 2k minus cos 0 equals to 0.85. So, cos 2k minus cos 0 is 1 equals to negative 2 times 0.85 is 1.7. So, cos 2k equals to negative 0.7. Use the calculator, you should be getting k value as 1.17. The diagram shows the part of the graph y equals to 1 upon x. The area of the shaded region is 1 upon 2. Find the exact value of this one. So from 1 to a, 1 upon x dx equals to 2. So which is ln x from 1 to a equals to 2. So ln a minus ln 1 equals to 2. So ln a equals to 2. So a equals to e square. F of x is given. The part of the graph for f is given. There is an x-intercept at a point A and a local maximum point at M where x equals to P and a local minimum point at N where x equals to Q. Write down the x coordinate of A. So by using the graphing calculator, directly you get that answer 2.31. And maximum value also you'll be getting from graphing calculator 1.02. Minimum value also get by graphing calculator 2.59. Now integral from 1.02 to 2.59 f of x dx equals to, break it up into 2 points, 1.022 to 2.31 f of x dx plus absolute value from 2.31 to 2.59 f of x dx. Then you should be able to get that answer as 9.96. Question number 28. Consider the function f of x equals to cos x plus sin x. Find in terms of pi the smallest positive value of x such that f of x equals to 0. The diagram shows the graph of y equals to e power x cos x plus sin x. X lies between negative 2 to 3. Write down an expression for the area of the shaded region and find its value. Now f of x equals to 0. So cos x plus sin x equals to 0. So cos x equals to minus sin x. So tan x equals to negative 1. So x equals to negative 1, x equals to 3 pi by 4 from the calculator. Now I am going to find the area 0 to 3 pi by 4 e power x cos x plus sin x dx. So use a calculator, you will be getting 7.46. Next, the function f of x is defined as f of x equals to e power x sin x, where x is in radians. Let a be a x-intercept corresponding to the smallest positive 0 of f. Write down the x coordinate of a, which is going to be pi, because sin pi is going to be 0. Let r be the region, x-axis and the origin, and a. Write down an expression for this one. So it will be 0 to pi e power x sin x dx. So find the area for part 2. It's going to be 112.1. Question number 30. F of x is given and g of x is f prime x. Show that g of x. So quotient rule. So what am I going to do? Quotient rule. X square minus 1 whole square whole square. Then it becomes x square minus 1 times negative 3 minus 3x times 2x, and whole thing should be multiplied with minus. So what am I going to get it out? Negative 3x square plus 3 plus 6x square upon x square minus 1 whole square. So which is 3x square plus 3 divided by x square minus 1 whole square, which is 3 bracket of x square plus 1 divided by x square minus 1 whole square. Now let A be the area of the region by the graph G and x-axis, x is equal to 0 and x equal to A. Given that A equals to 2, find the value of A. So 0 to A, g of x dx, 3x square plus 3 divided by x square minus 1 whole square dx. So its area. So this one will be, integral of this one is going to be my f of x itself only. So it will be 3x minus 3x upon x square minus 1 from 0 to a. So which is nothing but what? Minus 3a upon a square minus 1 minus 0. So negative 3a upon a square minus 1 should be equals to 2. From here we get a quadratic. 2a square plus 3a minus 2 equals to 0. So 2a minus 1 times a plus 2 equals to 0. So a equals to 1 upon 2 or a equals to negative 2. A is negative 2 is rejected. So a equals to 1 upon 2 is going to be the answer. So this is a video for the first 30 questions. There are 60 questions in this. In this part 1, we have completed the 30 questions. In the part 2, next 30 questions will be done. So see you in the next video. Bye.